Now let's get to I don't know, parenting. Delisha Adams, who left her 3 and 2-year-old daughters alone on a highway, and then went to her Facebook and started posting pictures of herself and a naked man holding champagne.
Yeah, and then then like she was saying that she was leaving with her grandmother. She was leaving her grandmother's whole this big understanding. But from the looks of it, you didn't go to the grandmother's house. You didn't ring the bell. You didn't even call. You just left them there, expect them to go there. And it was in Canarsie. They could have got hit by a car. Anything could have happened to them. They could have got kidnapped. Thank God, and thank God also that NYPD was there. And the reason why I said thank God twice because thank God it was the good police, not the assholes.
There are good NYPD?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the stories I have. But let's continue on. But thank God they was there, and that was really asshole of you. Now there's another worse one out there, but right now I can't remember her name nor remember the situation. So next time or probably later on in the year, or if anybody subscribed to this page or are interested in getting the list, they'll be on the list, and they'll see you get the reason why.
Alright. Next asshole, or rather just retarded guy, the
Or
person from Mexico City who mailed the UN cocaine inside of a textbook.
yeah, that person need drug smuggling for dummies. How?
Maybe that was the textbook he
Oh
used.
shit. I mean, we're not condoning, no, we're not condoning drug smuggling and drug uses, but let's be real. How do you mail contraband to the UN? How do
Why would you mail contraband to the UN?
you? Why and how? How do you mistake the address? It's like dumb.
Oh, maybe that's what all that cocaine's doing to the guy.
Oh shit. Mm. Well, it's either that or the guy who stole the phone and gave it back to the guy because it wasn't an iPhone.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some guy was robbed. He was looking for. He wanted an iPhone, so he was robbing people with their phone. He see anybody with a touchscreen, he robbed them. When he looked at it and it wasn't an iPhone, he went back to the person and gave it back to them. When the cops caught him, he was like he wanted an iPhone, so he stole. So he was stealing people's phones trying to get the iPhone, and it was Androids.
Why could? Oh, jeez. I thought the whole point of why people steal phones is so they could pawn them, or yeah. So even a low phone that isn't like a smartphone can probably get you some money in a pawn shop.
Hmm.
But you just give it back. First of all, if you give it back, the guy's gonna know what you look like. If you don't like the phone you stole, just fucking toss it.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably the safest way to keep your stuff protected on the train. Don't use Apple products.
Oh shit.
Don't buy
Yeah.
an iPod. Just buy a crappy MP3 player because nobody's gonna want to steal a crappy MP3 player. Well, not that
Mm,
that's what I know of.
yeah. Oh. I can't believe he stole an iPhone. He stole a phone and gave it back. I wish
Why?
somebody stole my phone and gave it back. Shoot, I wouldn't have to pay $100 to get a new phone.
Anyway, and finally, the final asshole we want to talk about today, Mark Burnt, a teacher who was feeding semen to his students.
Well, it's they said allegedly, but allegedly or not, ew.
And I was reading into this, and then I found out it was a freaking elementary school.
That's that's worse. That's a lot worse. Yeah, this elementary school teacher. Yeah, the school.
Let's see. According to the Times, Burton told his students they were going to play a tasting game. Oh God, I can
Oh,
already tell this
okay.
is bad.
Okay. When
During
okay.
which each were blindfolded and sometimes gagged with tape. Yeah, allegedly? No, I'm pretty sure he did it.
Then you got that one, and then you got the woman who basically had her fifth grade student write gift cards to her boyfriend in jail, who's in jail for gun charges and child pornography. Yes, I'm face palming myself, and a lot of them had it, even they address on a gift on a gift card. Not gift card. What do they call them? It's been so many years.
Gift certificates,
No, basically, children
postcards.
they something like a postcard. But you know how when you're a child and you know you don't because you don't make money and you go to Valentine's Day and you make your own fancy card.
Right.
Yeah, that. Give that to that guy in jail who was into child pornography, possibly pedophilia. Well, no, if he's child pornography, yeah, he's a pedophile. What I'm saying, and got into jail for gun charges, and he had address. Luckily, the guard who saw it didn't give it to the guy. He had to report it.
Jeez. Between that woman who's dating a guy in jail for child pornography, Delisha Adams who doesn't know how to take care of her kids, and I don't know. There was another one that we were going to talk about, but we didn't really have enough information. Some woman who let her kids get molested by her boyfriend. Oh God, people, do you not? Why are you in these relationships and why are you having kids? This is why I stay single on Valentine's Day.
All right. Now, before we close off, we also anybody who did late entries. Basically, late entries are any assholes that didn't happen that came around during the month of December. Because mostly we do our video in December. So any assholes or things that happened in December never get posted on. So
If you remember an asshole from December 2011 that you want to see as an asshole for 2012, let us know right away.
yes, like the one we put on is the Lakers. Reason why? For trading Lamar without even telling him. You had him sit there for nothing, and then you had him sit there in the practice for nothing. He was sitting there in the practice. You didn't even tell the guy you traded him off until like 3 or 4 weeks later. Yeah, that was real. Yeah, that was real genius. And anybody want to talk about? You want to talk about the
Well,
football?
we already went past the 15-minute limit, and we're going to have to split this rant into two parts. So, recently, assholes I might want to add to the list are these NASCAR fanboys who are up in arms over John Cena waving the flag at the Daytona. Because apparently part of the reason the fanboys don't want John Cena there is because it's going to ruin the integrity of the sport. And all these celebrities are going to make NASCAR go out of, what's it called? They won't, it'll take them out of their roots, basically.
NASCAR is a sport.
Yeah, there's three things. One, they don't want John Cena because pro wrestling is a fake sport. When NASCAR, I'm pretty sure the people, they think NASCAR is a real sport, but I'm pretty sure to everyone else, they think NASCAR is as much of a sport as these NASCAR fanboys think soccer is a sport. Which, if you've been around for the World Cup, a lot of people complain that soccer isn't a real sport because, oh my god, you can't use your hands. Well, how is NASCAR any more of a sport when you just drive around in a circle for 200 times?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's real athletic. I gotta train to drive. Hey, I gotta pump up muscles.
And
Yeah.
secondly, the whole thing about not going back to your roots or whatever, I'm pretty sure your roots have been destroyed the moment your drivers became walking billboard ads.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the second episode of Rant. Until next time, leave any leave any comments, concerns, except all honesty, all stupidity, whatever. Just leave one in the comments or go to my inbox for Rocket JJC. Go
Or
to
Methuselah 86.
and post any assholes you want to hear about or any assholes that come up that we won't know about it. This is also to all around the world. We're not going to know everything, so we also gonna need people. We also gonna need your input. And at round November, will anybody who put input or anybody who wants to we'll give them a list. You'll make your 10 selection. The 10 selection you made is the vote. It doesn't matter what order they're in. Just make your 10 selection. And then when we do the calculation, the top 10 will be whoever had the most votes. That's how we always do it.
Simple enough.
Yes. Now let's see how many people actually do it.
I know, because this is basically a two-man operation here. Let's hope we can make it a three or possibly even four-man operation this year.
Yeah.
Here's the hoping.
Yeah, it's open.